everyone, Joe here from Bespoke Leisure. Let me give you a quick look through our Bespoke Explorer for Transit Customs. Show you some of the unique features, and I'll also show you how everything all works. I always start in the front cabin, so I'll show you how to swivel both the passenger and driver seats. Normally what I'll always do, pull the seat forward first. You've got this red lever here. Push that backwards. That's releasing it on the swivel base. And swivel that round. Driver seat's the exact same, it's just normally with the steering wheel. I'll show you. Again, pull it forward, rock this forward first, just to give you the clearance. Got the same lever in the side, and as the passenger seat, swivel round, get the seat back into position, and you're all good. Show you how to do the back bed. So we use the rib 112 centimeter width bed. So 2-seater comes standard with ISOFIX on it. To flip this over, lever here, you're simply pressing in the nut. Once you press on the nut, that's releasing the mechanism. If you let go, it'll always stay in place. So what I do, press in, this part folds over. This bar here, just pull that up, drop that down. Simple as that. And then to put it back up, I will put my hand up on the seatbelt holder, up, make sure it clicks into place, and then opposite, press in, and flip that over. All of our vans all come standard with a Saavy van screen. Basically this is controlling 90% of the stuff in the van, so your boot light, kitchen light, all just touch. Your water will only work through this one here. Press on that when you want to have your water pump. You can hear that burn up, and then that'll allow you to get the water out of the sink. Like so. As standard as well as mentioned, you also have a hot water tank. Water heater here. Press on that, then it's instant hot water. Just use your mixing cups. If you're hooked up to the mains, that'll be instant. If not, it will work off your laundry battery. Press down on here. Fixed LPG tank is all doing your night heater, also of your hob, so at the minute everything's all off. Let you know your internal temperature. This is your thermostat, you pick on what temperature you want it to be at. Turn everything on, press on here. So here click, it's got the red circle, that's you now on. So it actually is also giving you your meter, which at 100% should last minimum up 6 months, obviously depending on use. Now that that's on, will allow us to use the hob. Press down in here, like so. Same one here. There we are. When you're done, turn it all off. When you also turn that off, but I'll keep that on for now because this is also controlling your night heater. Make sure your LPG tank's on. When you want your night heater, press where it says gas on your flame. All air blowing, that's it all on. You can hear vents down in behind the driver's seat, like so. And when you're all done again, to turn it all off, let's make sure you press off that first. Press on the LPG tank. Just want to make sure you have that all turned off. And that's you good to go. Also as standard, all of our transits come with a Dometic NRX 50 fridge, which is stored in here. Turn it on. Power button, temperature gauge. Press on here. Lights now are all coming on, that's you on. And then you're picking your temperature. The likes of your fridge, your Saavy screen, your lights are all working off your leisure battery, which in standard in our transits we have got a lithium, which is stored in underneath the passenger seat. As well as the fridge, as standard as well, what you've got is your sink. Got a 30-litre fresh water tank, which will show you, which is the rear. We've already seen the 2-burner hob, and underneath the rib bed also supply a portable toilet. If you're wondering about a table, our tables are actually stored in the sliding door. Lock gate table, good thing about it is freestanding. Want to take it out, that twists over, table comes out. Simply pop up the legs and you're good to go. Nice day, sunny, anything, you can use this outside, and also show you in the back we supply, you've got your 2 camping chairs as well. So again, less things that you have to take with you. More standard features, all of our vans we order up with reversing camera. The likes of this one does have a bike rack, so that's one of the additional extras that you can add on, as well as the seats you can add on for £2,000 leather seats. I'll show you some of the options of that. In the rear, so as I said, freshwater tank, it's 30 litres, fill that up with your garden hose. You've also got a rear shower, hot and cold water. In the pull out drawer that I showed you is where the nozzle is for that. Some storage, a lot of sites like it, it's just a wastewater container. And down in the bottom cupboard here is the 2 camping chairs I was telling you about. Freshwater tank actually goes all on board, so this is actually built to go up over the wheel arch. So in all of our vans you'll notice nothing's drilled into the paintwork. Since we don't drill anything into the side of the paintwork, you're probably wondering about the electric hookup. That's all underslung here on the rear bumper. So electric hookup point. We do also have a fixed LPG tank, which is doing your night heater, which I mentioned. This is where you refill it. I'll put in some videos and links of how that's done, but the process is sort of, nozzle goes under there, you fill it up. It's roughly about £12 to fill this from empty. All of our Transit Customs are 4-berth, so you wonder where the second bed is. Up in the top roof, we've got a Froli bed, which is sprung bed mattress. If you come and see, just pull that down. Nice and comfortable. Already got the mattress and everything all sort of stored up in here. Plenty of storage space. If you have any younger kids, there is a safety net here. Just pop that up into the roof, just saves them from falling out. And I'll show you how to open and close the roof. So to close the roof, always what I do is keep the sliding door open to act as a vacuum. Pull this down. Reason for that is because the canvas then is going to start coming in and folding in itself. Pop this up so you can see. Pulling gradually on these. I do them both at the same time, so wrap around my hands once and down. I'll get it down to about the halfway point. Fold out the front, pull in the sides. Just want to try and have this as neat as you physically can. Pull it down again. What you want to do is get the clearance from here. So fold that in at the front, like so. As long as you've got cleared here, and on these, just pull in as physically tight as you have, and that's it, closed. To open the top roof, what you do, both straps have this button here, press in here, keep that pressed, and then what you do is pull the tension down to the seat, same on the other side, press in this button, pull that away, and just you're pulling that down to the seat. Now that that's done, so just get both hands, push up, the struts do the rest of the work for you, and then if you want the head space to move, just pop that up and you're good to go. What you've got on your sides is your mesh that you'd have in your tent, and then at the front, plastic window. A day like today, amount of extra like that's letting in. Fold these up like so, gradually zip up on the sides. Just if you're parked up somewhere, it's nice and neat. In terms of your main light switches, you've got one here. You've also got reading light either side of the top roof. Button controls in here. These do come with a USB, you can see it here. So if you have any kids or you're sleeping up on top, you want to charge your iPads. And then you've got the exact same light here in the back. So when you're in the bottom bed, again, button there, 2 levels of brightness, USB charger as well. Some standard features in all our Transit Customs is heated front seats, passenger and driver, all controlled by this front screen here. Air conditioning, heating, everything is all here. Got your radio, digital radio, you've got your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, all wireless. Press on here, opens up your maps, main settings all there. Also, if you want to go into all your driver features, driver assistance, you have anything from your start, stop, auto hold, traction control, lane departure, all control free here. If you ever want a driver alert, you can turn them on and off as you wish. Nice big screen here, also digital dash in the front, electronic handbrake, and some USB chargers and everything in here, so plenty. Rear view camera at the rear, as well as front and rear sensors, so a lot of sort of standard specifications and all that.